Chesapeake has a new chairman. Whether he can keep Aubrey McClendon, the CEO, down on the farm is a big question. Who is this guy? Talk to me. Who is he?
Well, Archie Dunham. He's the former head of Conoco.
Right.
So he's energy aristocracy. He's a real heavyweight.
And he's an Oklahoman,
veteran.
so he fits in the.
He fits in perfectly.
Right. But he's 73 years old. So if investors were expecting some guy to come in, take root, possibly even prepare for the departure someday of Aubrey McClendon, they ain't going to get it from this 73-year-old dude, right?
Well, what Chesapeake really needed was adult supervision. What they needed was somebody to keep Aubrey in check, because he's been running all over the place. Now, I suppose investors are taking a rather ageist approach to this. I think they are feeling that he is somewhat too old.
Right.
That he's not going to stick around for terribly long. He's been out of active duty in the energy patch for about 8 years now. That was when he left Conoco.
Right.
I think there are two problems. I mean, it's okay. He's old, but he's got the experience. He can rein in McClendon, which is good. But shareholders wanted more. They wanted someone to come in and say, well, ease him out, actually.
I mean, one of the arguments that supporters of McClendon make is, look, that you can't just let the guy go. He is so intricately involved in every element of this business.
Well, that's why
the opposite side of that, he's booby-trapped the thing so he can never leave.
Yeah, you leave him there and you have him dismantle the thing. I mean, that's what they should have done.
Prepare for the post-McClendon era for the company.
It seems clear that appointing someone of this age, this stature, he can rein in McClendon, prevent him from doing more damage, but he's not necessarily going to force him to dismantle it.
Although it looks like, based on some of the previous clippings, this man usually takes a sign from God before he takes his job.
Yeah.
So perhaps he's gotten a sign from, the higher-ups that there's work to be done here.
Well, he did consult with the Almighty, apparently, when he was deciding whether to take the job at Conoco, and I think the Almighty gave him the go-ahead, so clearly...
Okay, so what would the Almighty suggest that he do? What are the sort of first tasks he needs to deal with at Chesapeake?
Well, first you need to stop McClendon from treating the company as his own personal piggy bank. Running a hedge fund, getting the founders well-programmed. They've already started to do some of these things, but you need to rein in just the excessive compensation and the empire building. And also just, just a cut back on CapEx, have them stop drilling so many wells, develop what they already have, stop building this lavish complex in which they're still doing down in Oklahoma. Just very basic steps.
Right. I mean, well, if he's 73, he can do that over a couple of years, and you start to set the tone for the place and the culture and a culture of oversight. I mean, that's sort of what you need at this company, right? Even if it means you're going to have Aubrey around for quite some time.
Aubrey is basically a shopaholic, and I personally don't entirely buy the argument that you can't do without him. I just think you need somebody to come in and clean it up and simplify it. And
we're not quite getting that.
Aubrey is not the man to do that, and this guy, as you say, is probably not going to be around for long enough to do that.
Okay, well, thanks, guys. We'll be back with more Breaking Views tomorrow.